same goal, same heart. I just want to see you guys win. I just want to see Filipinos prosper because we're not poor. We deserve so much. And it's time that we don't let the economy or the government dictate how we live our lives, that we get to live our lives out of our own terms, that we get to be financially free, that you take control of your financial destiny, and it's you yourself who can do it. Do not let your background, your bank account, your parents, your educational status define what you can do and who you are, because who you are is defined by what God has placed in you. And I really believe that you are destined to do great things. You're destined to prosper. You're destined to be abundant, because when you are abundant, you can do so much. You can do so much to make a difference in this society. You can do so much to influence a lot of people. You can do so much to help people. And I hope that you just prosper. And I'll say this over and over again. I'll never stop educating Filipinos. This is the game. This is the game. I'll never stop doing this, because it's not just about me investing. It's about creating the framework that the next generation of Filipinos will be richer than us. Hey guys, good evening. It's time for our Sunday Stocks by Request before the market opens tomorrow. And I've been doing this, guys. I've been consistent. I think, for the past 4 weeks that we're doing Stocks by Request way before the market opens the next day. So I've been having fun doing this, and I hope you guys are also learning, and this is giving you somehow conviction already on how you're supposed to go about your trades for the week. So let's give this a minute or two for those that are joining us just now, so everyone will be part of our sessions as well. And now we have people: Marco Juan, Eric Detel, Jemer Pugon from Dumaguete City, Christian Velasco from Canada, Austria Orlan asking for nickel from Manila, GK Ian asking for FLI, Aragor Ira, hello, Kim Gonzalez, Roland Paranya asking for CHP, Jillian Dadula, Roland Paranya asking for HLCM. Please comment name, city, the stocks, and if you have a multiple of stocks that you want to analyze, give me one first on the top list that you have, so that we can go through a lot. Tama si Eric Detel. Yes, tomorrow US markets are closed. Let's see how it goes from there as well. You have Resi Cruz from Singapore. By the way, to all of you guys from Resi is asking for DNL for long-term investing. By the way, for those of you guys from Singapore, I'll be there this May. Yeah, third week of May, I think. So those that want to learn more about technical analysis, I hope to see you guys there. Martin Caps, Johnson Santos, Paul Drillon watching from Qatar, VUL, AT&Ts, Chef Norse, Hero Galem, Daryl Marhaga, June Hermorosa, Hobby Batino, then you have dami. You have Rael Amul from United Kingdom. So let's start this. For those who are new to this, by the way, this is the top stocks that have been requested through the week, tallied social media via Twitter, Instagram stories, Facebook, YouTube. This video, by the way, will also be in YouTube as well. So if you want to review it, everything will be there, and I guess a bit edited na rin. Then I hope for those who are new to this also, this is not stock picks. These are something that we study together. This is something that I hope that it serves as a reference point for you guys as you start learning more about trading and investing. And this is, by the way, the context of all of this is just really technical analysis. The context of all of this is just really us analyzing the charts, because at the end of the day, I really believe that the chart discounts everything, that everything you need to know is found in the charts. And the way I analyze is, it's just based on the charts fully. And that's why I don't chase news, I don't chase rumors, I don't rely on my friend, because everything that I need to know is just based on and founded on the principles of technical analysis. So, by the way, this session, it will be relatively quicker and faster, because medyo busy for the next, tomorrow will be a hectic day, and then I have to do a lot of stuff also for tonight, but okay lang, let's just keep on pushing. By the way, the index is on fire. It's continually going and progressing its upward path. So this is the progression of the index. As you all know, I mentioned the reversal happened somewhere here, because since we started that breakout at the start of the year, we've been up fully. That's how nice technicals is. Now we've been up almost 8% already. The amazing thing about technicals is that when the charts dictate that it's bullish, when the charts dictate that it's heading up, the trend now becomes your friend. What used to be against you is now something that's for you now. Stock or a market that's bullish, similar to what we are seeing now, will just continue to go up until proven otherwise, until something shifts. So now, the trend for the market as a whole is still headed up. The PSEI is still headed up. I mentioned this in previous videos that we have a resistance at around 8,100. So it will still try to challenge this. No, it hasn't broken out from this. This is something that's been quite strong already for quite some time. So we have to break the 8.1 level. I've been saying this over and over and over again. Until we break out of the 8.1 level, we still have a long way to go. If we want to have a shot to go to 8.5 or 8.9. Breaking out of 8.1, staying above 8.1 will give us the shot and the narrative that we could go to 8.5 and 8.9, and then 10,000 becomes wide open. But that's under the concept and the context that we stay above 8,100. So if we fail to, you can expect selling to still happen should we fail to break out of those levels. So that's one for the index. Next, I'd like to talk about CHP. I made a blog post already about this, but for those who did not see the blog post, the entire write-up is in marvingurmo.com. No? But what's interesting about that is CHP has been battered for so many years. If you look at it here, it's still in a very, 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 very massive downtrend. So if you are a position trader, this current movement is not a buy signal yet. But for a quick trader, I mentioned this in the blog post, no, that there was a support at around 1.6 that caused it to bounce here. It hit the resistance, which would have been a sell signal, but it made its way back again last Friday with large buying movement, but not just large buying movement. You had a large amount of volume as well. So it broke past two resistance levels, as what I've mentioned also in the blog. No? So by the way, for those who are new, you will see a combination of yung mga written articles will be in marvingurmo.com. The quick updates will be either in Facebook or in Instagram stories. Then the more concise analysis will be in YouTube as well. So something like that. So now you have the whole you have the stock breakout of 2.15, and then you have it breakout of 2.3. The next resistances that could be seen will be around this level. It will be at around the 2.8 and 3 peso level. So if it fails to break out of 2.8, fails to break out of 3, you bought at 1.6, you bought at the breakout of 2.15, take profits and sell. If it breaks past 3, it now opens a whole new world, a whole new narrative of movement, as the stock will now show at least some signs that it's reversing. Fundamentally, nothing much has happened. No? It's not a biggest fan of Cemex from a fundamental standpoint. Guys, earnings are still declining. Last year, it had net losses. Last year, a plant closed. So a bad year financially, since you have a low base, could result into something better for this year naman. So there. Target prices, 2.8, 3. That's under the context that it stays above 2.15 and 2.3 for the short term. If it fails to break out of 2.8 and 3, sell, take profit. So that's for Cemex. Then let's look at another battered cement company. No? You have HLCM. HLCM, look, similar to Cemex, has been pretty much in a downtrend. So that's the goal. We stay away from stocks that are in downtrends if you are a position trader. Position trader, as of this point in time, HLCM, avoid. Quick trader, similar to Cemex, no? It has started a bounce movement here. The bounce for Cemex is the support is at 5.7, resistance is at 6.5, 6.6. So failure to break out of 6.5. It actually hit it already last Friday. It tried to hit it, if you see it there, it tried to hit the resistance at 6.5, failed to break out of it. So monitor it this week. Failure to break out of 6.5, you are a quick trader, you bought Holcim, take profits. I repeat, failure to break out of 6.5, sell, take profits. But if it breaks out of 6.5, possible target, possible narrative will now be around here 7.2 for the short term. So failure to break out of 6.5, sell, because it could possibly retrace downward, retrace lower. Breakout of 6.5 adjust your target prices to 7.2 pesos for the short term. Next, SM Prime. SM Prime had a good ride last week. By the way, lots of respect to Henry C. Condolences to their family. He's one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to entrepreneurship. It shows you that you could come from nothing and become something. You could start from zero and you can end up a billionaire. You could start from zero and you can end up to be one of the biggest and richest persons in not just in the Philippines, in Southeast Asia as well. So SM Prime. I mentioned this in previous videos that there's a resistance at 40, which was quite evident here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days failing to break the resistance, and suddenly boom, as it failed to break the resistance. Look at this. You had a large red candle, selling candle, but you have the support at 37 that protected it. And since it's a support, for those who attended the Stock Smart sessions, you know what support means. That as it held its ground, made its way in the support, as it bounced from 37, it's now back again to the resistance at 40. So what does this mean? What's the narrative? How does this play into the grand scheme of things? Failure to break out of 40 again tomorrow or in the next few days will result into a take profit signal, especially if you are a quick trader. I repeat, failure to break out of 40, the narrative is still the same. Failure to break out of 40, you are a quick trader, take profit. If you are a position trader, hold. There's no reversal signal yet. The stock is still in an uptrend. So that's what we have for SM Prime Holdings. Oyo, Paul Andrew Ordonia, hello to you. He's watching. Who else? We have mawala yung mga tao. Ray Simbahon, ilang percent winning rate. Aubrey Here, Mayina Sadran, Ezel de los Reyes, Cristel Estrada asking for Security Bank, Jacob Viedra, hello to you, Eric Alicobet. So let's continue. Let's look at Security Bank. I've mentioned this. Security Bank is pretty much a very, very, very sound company. If you look at it from last Friday, it's still hovering at the resistance. I mentioned this previous videos that we have a resistance at 184. If you are a quick trader, 184. As long as it does not break out of that level, you are a quick trader. Sell. If it breaks out of 184, that becomes another trigger for you to start buying the stock again, as it will start to reverse. So position trader breaks out of 184, Security Bank starts to reverse as of the current analysis of the chart. Breakout of 184, you see the stock have a chance to start to reverse. Failure to break out of 184, 185, sell, take profits. But now it's forming. For those who've been noticing it over here, it's forming now. It's higher, lower highs. It's now starting to form its the lows have started to go up. It started to have increasing lows already. So it just needs to break out of the 184, 185 level for us to actually see a larger narrative. But again, failure to break out of 184, 185 is a legitimate sell signal for the stock as well. Next, let's look at Surpass. Got a lot of requests for Surpass also. For Surpass, here's where it stands. There's a resistance at 1.85. It failed to break the 185 level. As you can see, it happened still. Same pa rin eh. This happened at the start of the year. Failure to break out of this resulted into the selling pressure. Then, last week, it failed to hold this. You might expect that this narrative will cause it to at least go to this level, around the 140 level still. Position traders, the stock is still pretty much still in a heavy downtrend. No buy signal if you are a position trader. If you are a quick trader, I hope you were able to sell at the 184, 185 level. Mega World, very, very interesting. Mega World is very, very interesting, because after the breakout of 5, that's why we respect breakouts, because unlinis eh. Guys, unlinis. Look at this. If you're a position trader, this is the uptrend that it's forming now, and we've mentioned it. A breakout from 5 will cause Mega World to continue to go higher. I repeat, a breakout from 5 will the 5 will now be the new base. As it becomes the new base, it becomes a new support. The next target price will be, let me zoom it out for you guys. Here is this. You have a target price at 5.45, then the next one is at 5.8 pesos per share. So watch out for it this week. Failure to break out of 5.45, sell. take profits if you're a quick trader. If you're a quick trader, breakout from 5.45, it will go to 5.8 pesos per share. If it fails to break out of 5.45, quick trader, sell. If you're a position trader, hold. There's no sell signal yet, and it becomes tempting, no, na if you are a position trader, somehow, some way, baka you're thinking, quick trader na lang kaya ako. If you change your rules in the middle of the game, that's when you lose. The name of the game here is you follow your set rules. If you are an investor, stay being an investor. There's nothing wrong being an investor. You can win, you can be profitable, even if you are an investor. If you are a trader, also follow your rules. Do not deviate your rules. Do not change your rules in the middle of the game. Do not follow what other people will say. You have to follow what your narrative is, because that's how you will win. All right. So next, let's see. Okay, I mentioned AGI. I even made a blog also for AGI, no? But let's track its performance. Similar also to the previous videos of Bloom and PI. AGI is also reversing. It's massively reversing. I mentioned this in the previous video that the reversal was around here, the breakout of 12.4. After the breakout of 12.4, I also issued that if you are a position trader, it's now okay for you to come in. The breakout of 12.4 signified the reversal for the stock. So if you are a quick trader, the breakout of 12.4 was a legit buy signal as well. Then if you are a quick trader, it broke out of 13.4, stayed above 13.4. The new short-term support is now at 13.4. Should it continue to break out of 13.4, the next resistance that we have for AGI is 14.55. So please write this down. AGI will try to go to 14.55. Failure to break out of 14.55. Quick trader, sell, take profits. Position trader, stock is still in an uptrend. No need for you to sell. Amazing times. So we're seeing a lot of amazing movements in the stocks that we are having, and it's amazing. This is one of the greatest times to be alive. This is one of the greatest times to be a stock trader, investor, because everything, the internet has allowed us to leverage stuff, right? That you can do a lot of things based on the internet as well. IRC, Subway story. That's why I'm not a big fan of stories. I'm not a big fan of following news or speculation. I'm not even guessing where IRC is going, because everything I need to know is found in the charts. Why? Look, IRC, this is the resistance, 2.8. Look, IRC, the support is at 2.18, 2.20. Guess what? Somewhere around Thursday last week, it failed to hold that support level. So probably the stock will now retrace and go to around this level. So for IRC, what you need to remember is this. Failure to hold 2.20, the stock will go down to 1.75. I repeat, if IRC does not stay above 2.20, it will go down to 1.75. But if it holds, it makes its way above 2.20. It has a chance and a shot again to rebound and bounce up and go to the 2.8 level for the midterm as well. So there's a lot of opportunities that you can use when you're trading the market. Cebu Pacific naman. Cebu Pacific, again, is a recipient of oil being better. The better price for oil makes Cebu Pacific more viable. Price and momentum oscillators are showing that it's bullish. From a position trading standpoint, this is the breakout point, this is the reversal point, making it bullish as well. From a position trading standpoint, look at this. It's also now in its uptrend. The lows are just increasing, and this is your trend line over here. If you're a quick trader, though, there is a resistance at 81.9. Failure to break out of the 81.9 level may warrant already a take profit signal. If it fails to break out of 81.9, possible retracement will just bring it back to 76. But if it breaks out of the 82 level, the next target price will be around 88.5 pesos per share for the short term. So a lot of interesting times. Roda Kabitagan from Cebu City. I remember you, Roda. We did our one-on-one sessions before, no? Roda from Cebu. Okay, Roda asking for Ayala Corporation. Ayala Corp is at the cusp, no? If you see here, it's trying to hold and stay above the support level, the 933 level. So for me, it has to stay above this. If not, it will just retrace and go down to around 900 pesos per share. So failure to hold 933 for which it closed higher, no? If it continues to stay above 933, then it has a shot again to go back here but failure to hold that level will allow it to push back down to around the 897 peso mark, or 897 level. So there. May Florendo from Taichung, Taiwan. Hello to you. Ray Simbahon, Noel Oranyo, Con Abarques, Eval de Matera asking for MRC, Austral Edsel from Qatar asking for nickel. By the way, Qatar, no, I will be there this February 4th. So I'm excited kasi it's not so hot on February in Qatar. So exciting. It will be technical analysis, basics, and fundamentals. And then also an RFP session with Randall Johnson. So here's the thing. For nickel, it started to reverse because of the breakout of 2.5. The uptrend is already also starting. Look at this, guys. So that's how. So please remember, if you're trading nickel, as long as it stays above 2.5, the uptrend will continue. The uptrend will continue to progress. From short-term trading, next target price for you will be around 2.85. So because of this breakout, your upside will be up until here. Sell at 2.85. So narrative, quick trader, target price 2.85. Position trader, if it stays above, as long as it stays above 2.5, the stock is bullish, you can buy. As long as it stays above 2.85, you can start buying it because it's now starting to reverse, and there's a lot of evidence that the stock is in an uptrend. So there. Exciting times ahead. The key thing though, no, is you're not supposed to be emotional when stuff like this will happen. Yung tatalo sa inyo dito, and I've seen this over and over. I've realized that I've been investing already for 12 years. Yung tatalo sa inyo when you start investing is you rely on your emotions. And as you rely on your emotions, either you want to sell because you're out of fear that you might lose money, or you sell because, I don't know, it's just fear that tawag na nangihinayang. The goal is not just to stick to your charts. The goal is just to stick to your fundamentals, because that's what will let you win. So that's it for now, guys. I have a long week ahead of me. I hope I get to do a lot of videos by next week. But just keep on posting those videos. I'll do as much as I can. Again, same goal, same heart. I just want to see you guys win. I just want to see Filipinos prosper because we're not poor. We deserve so much. And it's time that we don't let the economy or the government dictate how we live our lives, that we get to live our lives out of our own terms, that we get to be financially free, that you take control of your financial destiny, and it's you yourself who can do it. Do not let your background, your bank account, your parents, your educational status define what you can do and who you are, because who you are is defined by what God has placed in you. And I really believe that you are destined to do great things. You are destined to prosper. You're destined to be abundant, because when you are abundant, you can do so much. You can do so much to make a difference in this society. You can do so much to influence a lot of people. You can do so much to help people, and I hope that you just prosper. And I'll say this over and over again, I'll never stop educating Filipinos. This is the game. This is the game. I'll never stop doing this, because it's not just about me investing. It's about creating the framework that the next generation of Filipinos will be richer than us. And I hope that you guys don't just use this as something that's principles, but I hope you act on this, that this affects your portfolio, that this pushes you and positions you to be better. And that's the end. And I hope it helps you, and I hope it inspires you that you investing, entrepreneurship, it's not about money, but it's about you living your life at your own terms, that you get to do what you want when you want, without the confines of work, without the confines of everything else in between. So that's it for now. Have a great week ahead. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless.